before he died, he told me this. He said, I thought I was going to die a very lonely old man, but these are the happiest days of my life. The ward that I'm assigned to is the palliative dementia ward. So many of them need to be fed. I come in at 7:30 to help the nurses prepare breakfast. So after feeding, it's diaper changing, sponging, turning. So that will take till about 10 o'clock. But in between feeding and turning and sponging, we befriend the patients. During the pre-COVID days, we would actually wheel them to the koi pond or to the rooftop garden or to the chapel if they want to. Or if they're watching TV, we can be actually watching TV with them. We talk to them, we chat with them, just like friends or family. There was one patient who was a tour bus coach driver. So he would tell me the best hawker centres to go to. So this is the norm for a volunteer on a daily basis. Vigiling with patients in that silent period of about 3 to 6 hours has made me look at life with a totally different perspective. I was afraid of death in my younger days when my mother died all of a sudden, and I was actually 3 months pregnant. I said, oh, I don't want to live anymore. I kind of gave up on life because I didn't have my mom in my life anymore. That was, I think, the start of my journey on looking at death differently. Initially, it was a bit difficult to accept that the patient that I was journeying with had passed on. But over time, when I think about it and I reflect on it, yes, there is sorrow, there is sadness, there is that missing of that person. But I look at it as their presence was a gift to me. It helps to cushion that sadness and that grief. Each time that I come, I take it as though that's the last time I'm going to see them. I tell them that I love you each time that I leave the hospice, and you'll be surprised that after a period of time when I say I love you when I'm leaving, they actually respond, I love you too. So there was also another patient. He was a very young man, I think he was about 45 or so, and he used to go to the temple every day when he was still able to. So when he couldn't go to the temple, and towards the end stage of his life, he was rather unsettled. So knowing that he had gone to the temple on a daily basis, I asked him if I could go on his behalf. So I met this gentleman at the temple who was very, very kind. So I told him, I said, I'm here on behalf of my friend who's very ill. I said, can you help me? Can you show me what to do? He said, okay. So he actually did it for me. So I said, okay, can I take some pictures of it that you've put this offering around the temple? So yeah, so we took photos of it. When I came on my next visit, I showed the patient, the pictures that we had taken. And he was so assured, that I could see there was a change in his demeanor in the sense that he was very happy that someone could go on his behalf. 2 days later, he passed away very peacefully. So this is what being a volunteer and being with people at the end of their life, at the end stage of their life, the last leg of their journey, is teaching me. It has brought me to a different level with my own family members also, in the sense of what we talk about when we talk about death. The hardest thing about death and dying is resentment, anger, fear, letting go. So through my own personal experience with my own loved ones, if we can talk through this, there are no regrets, both from the dying and from the living. Seeing death in my face and dying, death is a process. I've talked about it very openly in my family. It starts now. I've already told them this. I don't need any wake, because what is most important is now. We treasure each other, we love each other, we forgive whatever we have gone through. Not wait till the very end when I'm in the box. I'm not afraid of death. Embrace death as a friend. That is what death has taught me. Death walks with me every day. I would like to dedicate this video in honor and loving memory of all the NODA patients that I have journeyed with, and to say a big thank you, and we are very grateful to all our patients for this journey. It was a privilege to be in their presence.